want to look good all day. You want to feel good all day. You want to smell good all day. Permafrost, permafrost, permafrost beers. Nothing but the best ingredients. Made in Fairbanks, Alaska. Veteran owned and operated. Permafrost beers.
All right, guys. Welcome to Maybe Monday Live for the podcast, folks. Thank you very much. We will make this into a podcast like we normally do. We got a few viewers already. Thank you. We did get Megan on, so she'll be on here. We're pretty happy about this. Bro, I'm getting ready to drive home. Well, you're just going to have to sit in the parking lot, Kevin, and watch. I mean, how else are you going to participate live? I mean, if you drive home, well, I mean.
And you're already on, correct?
Icy roads. And watching us live is probably a bad idea. Yelly.
Look what he said. Permafrost? Permafrost?
Yeah, because he's got it stuck in his head.
Beards?
Well,
no, the next.
Oh, yeah, no. We're not going to have it. So I'll go ahead and show it. So he brought up the glitter already. It took, I mean, we weren't even on, like, I don't even think it was a full minute. And he brought up glitter.
Is glitter.
All right, so we gotta finish our intro, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Nick.
I'm Bean.
And this is Bean, and you are on Maybe Monday Live with Permafrost Beards.
I mean, you're watching.
Yeah, you're watching it. Well, we have an awesome person on that will hopefully make the show worth watching tonight. That's what we're doing, because we bring other folks on to make it, worth your time to watch, because we can't do it, and we have no idea why people watch. Is that basically why we do it?
Mm.
You don't know? And then, so.
Let's just get more crazy people on.
I know, but I need my attempt at sponsorship, right?
You're never getting the sponsorship.
They're not going to sponsor me for beer drinking?
No.
You don't think that's going to happen?
No.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you know. So you guys know that I normally have hey, Grandma and Grandpa on.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa.
So I normally have single engine red. And look, I knew he'd do it. Look. We knew that Chris was going to mention the flannel. I wore a different flannel, and because I have many flannels.
Like 1,000, 100 million.
Yeah, it's
basically his entire part of the closet is flannels.
I don't know about the entire part of the closet.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Can I get back to my attempt at sponsorship?
But it's not gonna happen.
Well, it's not gonna if you don't let me tell people about it.
But that's boring.
Okay, so why is it boring? All right, guys. Hoodoo Brewing. That's what I'm having tonight. This is legit one of my favorites. They did not pay me to say it. We've already been over this. Nobody's paying me to say anything.
Wait, I thought that the single engine red
is my favorite. This is another one of my favorites. And then I'm gonna screw this up. It's called the Kolsch is the one that I like. So somebody tell me how to say that, because I know I said it wrong, or most likely I did. But anyways, that's one of my favorites. Hoodoo Brewing, right here in Fairbanks, Alaska. They have the Made in Alaska bear on the back of theirs too. So if you get a chance to head over there, tell them I sent you. They're still not going to do much, and that's fine. All right, so that's the beer sponsorship. A couple other things I want to let you know about. So,
but you aren't sponsored. So it's
I said
sponsorship.
Okay, attempted sponsorship. You are correct. All right, guys. I was in Fairbanks back in 2008, aircraft testing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, come visit again. Okay, here's my notes. You guys, down here, you guys are used to my notes, and I know you can't read them because nobody can read this but me. I am poking fun at LinkedIn. I want you guys to know that. If anybody has a LinkedIn account and you want to have fun, they closed our case and we're not allowed to broadcast live on LinkedIn because apparently we don't fit the LinkedIn mold. And so what I've done is obnoxiously wasted my time and everybody else's, and I made a poll asking, should they open our case? And I'm hoping that just goes disgustingly viral on LinkedIn. It won't. But I had my fun, so there's my passive-aggressive side. I'm messing with LinkedIn. So if you're on LinkedIn...
Everyone votes no.
No, they didn't. We got like 14 votes for yes. Because they want to see this.
No?
Well, LinkedIn needs something besides looking for jobs on there. That's what I think. And I think we fit that, and we could fix that for them. So go over there and vote if you're on LinkedIn. It's on Permafrost Beards. It's probably the most important thing you'll do. Well, it's not important at all. So, if you do it, it would be cool. All right, and then... There's two.
It's pretty much a dad joke put into a post.
Yeah, it's probably a really good description. But it's almost funny. I said almost. 2 TikTok contests I told you guys about on TikTok. If you're not on TikTok and you want to play, head over there and play. The hoodoo. See, I even have hoodoo as a note. All right. December 11th. I need you guys to remember that date. December 11th.
That's 11?
No, yeah, that says 11th. See, 11th. Anyways, December 11th is what the post office is telling us is cutoff to get those Christmas presents out to everyone. So we need you to please get that order in so that we can send it out on December 11th. On that day, we're going to make sure we're at the post office and get all the orders out that we can. Let's see. The Citabria. We had a question about the Citabria. So, well, the lighting is not great today because you're blocking it. All right, I see what's happening. So, oh, we got another one that likes the Kolsch, however you say it. All right, so the Citabria airplane, here's what happened. We did not get any hangar space. And I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. I feel rushed today. Why do I feel rushed? We're not even close to being behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we literally went on early.
Yeah, because somebody made us go on early. Okay.
I was bored.
The Citabria did not get in the hangar. And because it didn't get in the hangar, it didn't need more work. Now, the good news is our friend's Cherokee got fixed, and it'll be back up here shortly. So we're really happy about that.
One time we flew in.
Hold on. Maybe we will be able to get the Citabria in later this week is one of the hopes. So we'll find out, and I'll let you know if we get over there. Of course, we'll post about it and tell you. All right, now, one time
we flew in it for like 5 minutes, and we were like, wait, what? That's how much it was?
For what?
For like
The
we
Cherokee?
flew in, yeah, remember?
We flew it for 5 minutes?
No, we flew it for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, because that was your first flight in it.
Yeah.
And we just did a pattern to see what you think. You looked a little bit worried, and it was actually windy that day. So I was like, I'm not going to push it. And we brought you home.
Yeah.
So passive-aggressive dad joke. That's the perfect joke. See? And it is a passive-aggressive joke. And I was bored this morning, and I went ahead and put that on there because they won't let us go live on LinkedIn. And I'm like, man, and remember, guys, when some of you were around when we got StreamYard and we didn't even know how to use it. And I was like, hey, we can broadcast on LinkedIn. So that was one of the reasons I got StreamYard. This is great. We can live broadcast on all these platforms and send it out there. And then come to find out, you can't do it. So we had to wait. So I need to place my order December 11th.
That's how you spell
sale.
Cherokee.
Well, yeah, that's how you spell Cherokee. It's a 140. It's a 140 Cherokee. So yeah, if you don't get the orders into us, if we can't get it in the mail by December 11th, the post office is not guaranteeing that it'll be there on time.
It may, but probably not.
And my dad is saying hi to friends. See, look at this. My dad, Grandpa's got like friends in here. He's letting folks know what's going on and saying hi. He's going to take over. We should just have Dad on someday. Should we have Grandpa on sometime? Have him on there and tell about stock car racing and there's no stories about me to be told, so I was nothing but a good child growing up. I did nothing wrong.
Now I know for a fact that's not true.
You don't. How would you know for a fact?
Because you've told me multiple times.
I haven't told you nothing. Ask my mom. Sweet. Oh, all right. One more thing, and then we'll get to our guest. Do you guys see this? I'm trying to show it on both. Isn't that cool? So the guys over at the Great Alaskan Wood Bowl Company, I'll show it on there too. And they have gifts. They got an online site, so you can go ahead and you can order online. They made this for me because if you don't know what that is, that's the Fairbanks, Alaska airport diagram. But it has pieces of it missing just to clean it up so you can see more of the actual airport. So like the grid lines and stuff are gone. And it was something David and I were talking about when I was in the shop. And I was like, man, that'd be really cool if you remove these lines. And so as a gift, he gave this to me, and now we get to hang it up on the wall. But they made the medallions for us for Mr. Facejacket. They're awesome folks. So do me a favor. If you don't like their page already, please go over there and like them. They're on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media. But hey, David, thank you very much. This is awesome. The only reason it's not hanging up is because I wanted to show folks that.
Now we're gonna get another crazy person on.
We're getting another crazy person on? Oh, is who? Is Alicia.
Huh?
Mrs. Facejacket has made an appearance. We have Mrs. Facejacket in the house. I'm gonna open my beer, and then our guest today. Do you want to introduce her some? Do you want to talk about it?
Didn't you already talk about it?
No, I did that on TikTok. See, you're confused. You can't even keep up. This is too much going on. Do you want to do it? Because I'm gonna open my beer.
Elevated out.
No, you gotta hold it up in the camera.
Yeah.
No, the camera. Let
What?
me see it.
What?
She made a great logo, and people are like, no, not like that. What is wrong with you? Okay, so We're going to find out what elevated oats taste like with beer, because I'm having beer. So we'll find out how that tastes with not banana bread. But anyways, our guest is Megan, who owns Elevated Oats, and she is a guest, and Finley's going to try and bring her on. So we'll see how this works. Yay!
Good job.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you two?
We are wonderful. Does it sound, did I describe it well enough you were not too shocked?
I think you did great.
What?
Us and this mess that
I'm
she
very impressed. You have a very good system going on here. Nice.
Of nothing? A system of nothing? Our system is nothing.
You guys are streaming on what, 3, right? 3 different things now? That's really good.
But not through knowledge. We bought a system for like $20 a month, and then we paid for it, and they do it. This is all in this website. So I can't take credit for that, other than the fact that Talking Beards folks sent me here. So Aaron and Scott let us know about it. So they get the credit, right?
And
But,
you see this whole background on Facebook and stuff?
yeah, well, so there's a couple ways we can show you. We can do like this, and then it looks weird. But this looks better, and when we did it before, it was just black. And then I'm like, you know what? We got some Alaska scenes that we could put in the background.
Very cool.
So we went ahead and went with that.
Very cool.
So we gave you a very terrible introduction because we do that on purpose, hoping you will speak up and say how amazing you are. And if you don't say you're amazing enough, then we will make sure to tell people that you actually are amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, so I'm Megan. I make granola in a small factory in South Anchorage, and it was a total career shift. And now it's 100% all in. This is what I do. I bake granola, but it's not just baking the granola, right? Running a business is like so many different aspects of it. So baking granola is one part of it, and going through all these other aspects and roles that we have just as entrepreneurs. Did you say I just raised the oats? Yeah,
I think so. They're talking about, yeah.
Exactly what makes them. And we go eat them on mountains and stuff like that. That always makes them extra elevated too.
Yeah, so I stole one of your pictures where you're on the mountain. See, you're kicking stuff again. I stole one of your pictures where you're on the mountain with the elevated oats. I'm like, that looks great. That's a really good picture. So I snagged that from your Facebook to use for this. See, I'm not original at all. I just took your stuff.
You know, it's easy to do that. And honestly, that's what we just kind of regurgitate things in our own ways now, right? Like, put our own spin on it, and hopefully people think it's amazing and awesome and follow along and join the party.
I'm going to tell folks why, what caught my attention and why I reached out to you. So basically, you guys know that I'm interested in social media. Most of the folks that have watched me or are being for any amount of time, we do this together, and we wouldn't have the show if she didn't want to do it. So that's the environment. But people will ask me often, like, how do you do this? How do you do this on social media? And it really is, in my mind, a lot of times it's as simple as just posting something and putting yourself out there. And when you popped up on my feed as another Alaska company and everything, here's this person who's just like going. You're just doing it, and you're putting things out there. You're like, I mean, some of your posts, and I'm not making fun of them, I think they're amazing, but they're as simple as, hey, nobody's in the store today and we got a sale. Here's this, what we have right now. Come on in and see me. And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, if you're sitting there doing nothing anyways. So I was like, cool. Then the story gets even better. I found out she's a veteran. Well, we can't stand veterans here. So, so yeah, as soon as we found out you're a veteran, we're like, man, we gotta have more folks out there knowing that she is a veteran, because some of our female veteran friends, it's a noticeable thing that they don't recognize them as veterans a lot of time. So when I see it, I'm like, she's a veteran too. And I'm going to make sure that people know that.
Yeah, it's actually funny that you say that. I went to this event for like a no debt seminar, a little networking thing. And this gentleman that was sitting at a table with me was clearly a veteran, clearly. And this girl came over and talked to us. And she was like, oh, because you're a veteran and yada, 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 you could do all of these things. And I'm not included in the conversation just because there's not that automatic recognition. When you look at someone, you can't just tell when you look at someone unless they're showing it off in some type of way or wearing something, you know, especially for women. Really hard for women.
Where's your beard?
Not noticeable. Yeah, I know. I need
You
to
gotta grow
grow.
a beard.
Yeah, that
And
means.
then, you got to grow a beard, and then a backwards flag on your shirt is a good idea.
Mhm.
These are things that we have to have. So if
Better
you're not
than
wearing those, yeah, there we go. If you're not wearing those, it's not their fault. It's clearly your fault.
Yeah, but it's cool because it's hard. I definitely don't put that at the forefront of everything just because it was like this chapter in my life, and I am just moving and I am going, and so things are constantly happening. And I think too, being a woman and being in like the recognition that we got for certain things, it wasn't really praised that time, you know, like it was like, oh, well, you know, you're a woman getting it. So that kind of made it hard to embrace those things too. You like actually show it off in a way or whatever. Difficult.
I don't know if it matters coming from me, but you are a veteran. You did serve. You left the military honorably. You did your time. You did what you're supposed to. It's not like you're making it up. Tell people.
No,
That's
right.
my opinion. Tell people.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell people for you and
Thanks.
make sure folks know. But
we're on our new bags too. My girlfriend who was my battle buddy, we met in Iraq together. She's my business partner. And so she does all the graphic design for our bags. She came up with, the logo is my handwriting. So she made my handwriting, the logo, and then did all of the graphics for everything for the business. Not only that, our new bags are going.
That's her handwriting?
That's my handwriting.
That's her handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have it. We showed you my handwriting. And Finley's is about the same. Beans is about the same.
It's better. I know for a fact it's better.
But yeah, the female veterans thing, don't get me wrong, there's a couple of them out there that I
But
know.
to be honest, any writing is better than his.
Yeah. There's a couple like ginger folks out there, female pilots, that probably aren't worth their time. But other than that,
Yes.
that's another cool thing. I found out we had a mutual friend. I had no idea, by the way, that we had a mutual friend.
I know. And it's crazy because this mutual friend, like I haven't seen her for, I don't even know, 7, 8 years maybe now, you know, but it's like they make such an impact in your life, like those bonds that you do create in the military. And then when you know somebody that's like, oh man, I know this person, you tend to click a little bit more.
Well, and it's military way of life. Like you don't see these folks for years. And then, well, she understands it. It's Army family. People will just show up and she's like, yeah, no, I don't remember you, but you're Army family and your uncle who or auntie who, and that's just the way that it works. And we know that and we understand that. But explaining that to others, that's like my dad came to visit and he's on. I don't know if you remember this, Dad. My dad came to visit when we were living here the first time we were stationed here. And our friend Jake needed a truck. And I just threw him the keys because he needed a truck. And my dad's like, you just let your friends drive your truck? And I'm like, we're the only family he has up here right now. Like, who else is he going to go to? And it becomes a norm, and that's what we do.
Right.
So, yeah, that was really cool to find out, by the way. Because for you guys, I guess I should kind of finish the story. When Megan caught my attention with Elevated Oats, I was like, man, this is really cool. And then for some reason, you made me think of my other friend. And I'm like, man, you should just check this out. I think you'd like it. And I'm sending you off to other folks as trying to get people to follow your social media. By the way, guys, she's on TikTok. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. Go follow, go like, do all that good stuff. Comment, tell her what you think of it. And definitely go to her website and get some of this awesome stuff. But I was like, man, this person, Christy, would just dig, I think. And so I sent the stuff and she's like, oh, that's Megan. How, do you know her? How's she doing? And I'm like, no way, what a small world, man. That's just amazing.
Yeah. And then, so I used to be an air traffic controller, so that's where all of it kind of comes together, right? I was in the aviation field for 10 years. I have a degree in aeronautical science, like all different things than what I'm doing now.
So yeah, aviation in general is small. And then if you get into like the Chinook community, that's really small. And then, do you hear that noise?
What noise?
You didn't hear that? Something. It almost sounds like knocking or something.
Oh, look at that!
Look at that! Hi!
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Man, look at this, making an entertaining show and stuff.
I know. He sent me that video, and I'm like, that's my girl Megan. I'm like, she was my air traffic controller in Hawaii. I took her on Chinook ride. I was like, how do you know her? And he's like, how do you know her? I'm like, I've known her for years. We go way back. We go way back. Yeah, she was the air traffic controller on Oahu, and then you went to the Big Island, and then you moved to Alaska, and I'm like, I'm just living vicariously through you. Like,
Oh my
seriously.
God.
Yeah.
You're out here doing all these little road trips and whatnot. I see you.
Well, it almost hurt me not to be able to introduce Christy properly because she is a movie star. So
Oh my God, stop.
Yeah.
it.
we got to make sure that's known that that's a movie star, goes to red carpet events and everything. So,
I would say no, but I'm like, oh, just twice. That's it. Just twice.
yeah, see, you see. And she is a paper shoe thief.
Oh, yeah. So I've known Bean since basically since she was born, and she is a shoe fanatic, and I love this child. I love her. And I think it was like her second or third birthday. I went to the birthday party, and she had like little paper shoe tokens, and I may have took like 3 or 4.
I still think they're awesome, and they're still hanging up in my room.
I love them. I love it. I love it. I mean, a child after my own heart. Like, I still have shoes lined up. I love it. Never lose that. Never lose that. So anyway, let's go back to your elevated
My
oats,
crazy?
Megan.
I think
You
it's
being-
impossible for me to lose my crazy.
Yeah.
I love your crazy. I love your crazy.
Yeah. So now, Megan, you got to tell your friend about Elevated Oats. So is there anything new that has happened, and how did the show go this weekend?
Okay, so our show went great. I felt like we did a great job in Fairbanks. I don't see anything as bad ever really when it comes to us going to these shows. Whenever we show up, like, we're getting to talk to people face to face, and that allows me to tell you actually about each flavor and what makes each one special and how I make it, or just kind of like a little bit of behind the scenes that you don't get just from looking at the bag. Or, you go to social media, you may see one post or one story that doesn't really give you a full outlook of how important it is to give people healthy options, or understand that, simple ingredients and being versatile is really important for me. Like, being in Hawaii, I saw too many people that were eating the wrong thing. I worked with guys that had lived on the island their entire life that didn't know what half of the local fruit were. I'm like, how do you not know this soursop? I'm like, this is amazing. Like, they have it here and like barely anywhere else. So we kind of became this mission to like just change people's outlook on food in general. But for our
Really
new,
digging that? I just want to let you guys know I'm really digging this. You two talk. We're gonna be over here eating. So
for our newest thing that we're coming out with, I'm getting a second set of proofs for our custom bags. So our current bags are these craft ones. We open them up, fill them. I stick all of these stickers, the front and the back. So it's a process. And my
Why are
girlfriend,
the bags so small?
your guys' bag is way tiny. We have 2 sizes. We actually have 12-ounce bags and 4-ounce bags. So it's like a nice little snack pack, right?
He's like, why do I have the small one?
Good for hikes and stuff like that. But our new bags that my girlfriend Lacey designed, she's also a veteran. She was an air traffic controller with us. And what she's doing is she went to graphic design school, and she's just totally changing her path too. But now she works with me on Elevated Oats, which is amazing. And so our new bag design is going to be something like this, which is pretty amazing.
I like
oh, that
it.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
The back is going to have a nice window with some words and stuff here. And then there's a little hiker. And then she created this little women veteran-owned symbol.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need that. That's awesome.
I got to share with you about this.
Right, made in Alaska. So it's it's very exciting. It's going to be a new thing.
Basic vet status. Thank you, Christy. Having the backwards flag like you should.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge, I think, change into getting into other things, right? Like getting into little gas stations or who knows what. I mean, it could be a plethora of options.
So Nick, have you followed her on Facebook like for a while?
Probably
1 week.
maybe a month now.
I'm just gonna
Maybe a
say,
month.
I'm gonna boost
More
her
than
up.
1 week.
She's
Huh?
amazing. This woman is amazing right here. This is a lady boss who's absolutely amazing. Now, Megan, I have one question. If I buy and eat your elevated oats, can I hike like you do?
I hope so. Can you come here and hike with me?
Yes. Yes. Done. Done. Yeah.
This place is so
She's-
beautiful. I'm blown away whenever we go up and do these things. I am just like,
Oh.
it's something else. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Christy's coming here first because we're gonna go for a ride in the Satabria. So
Yeah. Apparently, I got to go to Fairbanks first. Yeah.
Fly her
so-
down, right?
that's a long flight in the Satabria. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's a little airplane.
Yeah, the Tabrias are tail draggers, right?
yeah, it's a little
We
thing.
can't even bring anything if we're both in the airplane.
No, we're looking at some very light camping gear. We'll try and figure something out, and we'll be able to bring a few things. I don't know if the longboards are going with us like the other airplane. So, yeah, thank you. I'm so glad you came on the show. And then Christy,
Oh, amazing.
rock. Thank you for popping on like this.
Oh,
But
thank
it's just in your movie star genes. Is
Oh
what
my
it is.
God. Stop it. Stop it. I'm
What are
just
you doing now?
we met each other. This is awesome.
I know. What are you doing now? Where are you?
I'm unfortunately in the hotel room. I'm still at Fort Drum working.
Okay, Fort Drum working.
Four more days.
Oh,
I went back to flying Chinooks.
really?
Yeah, I'm back in Chinooks again.
Civilian though, or back in the army?
Nope, I'm still a civilian. Still a civilian. So I'm just a contractor now, flying Chinooks again.
Nice, nice. That's cool.
I just want to note that she thought you were that dumb that you would still be in.
I was like, how did you get back in after retiring? That doesn't make sense.
No, I would never. No, I love my quality of life. No, I'm
No
done.
doubt.
Cool too is that Christy was flying the tour helicopters around Hawaii, and so when I was working at the DoD facility on Oahu, we would talk to each other then also. So it was a
Oh, nice.
continual relationship that we got to have
It
over.
was awesome because the other pilots were like, Christy, how do you know her? I'm like, that's my girl. They were so jealous. They're like, how do you know the tower girl at Wheeler? And I'm like, I just know her. I just got it like that.
Chris made a very important note that I'm outnumbered.
Oh, yes, you are.
Very
There-
true.
oh, you
very,
know,
very,
I
very.
would bet you those two are right in there with Chris and being pro glitter. I know Christy is pro glitter. I'm not going to make the assumption about Megan, but
Didn't you just make it?
I did. So it's too late.
So are you a glitter girl?
Am I a glitter girl? I don't even know what that means. Do I just put glitter on stuff?
I'm just asking if you like glitter.
You like glitter?
I'm just-
I like glitter. I like sparkles, and I like color.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
a lot of colors.
Do you like shoes?
It doesn't change the fact that they're
Really
wrong.
like
No, you are the wrong one.
No.
Do you think he's wrong about glitter?
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm gonna just.
She's gonna go with that. All right. Hey, Chrissy, do me a favor. Tell folks what the movie is that they can see. Is it out yet? I know we're waiting. Is it
Nope. I'm
December?
still working on the movie. Still working on it. So I'll have some clips out pretty soon for everybody to
I
start
don't know
watching.
anything about this movie thing. I'm so
Yeah,
lost.
I've kind of kept
You're
on.
flying.
So yeah, there's a
Flying.
movie.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a nice movie. So,
Nice.
And I have like quotes from her on a plaque, so I don't know if that'll be worth more money someday. I'm just curious, Christy.
stop it. Stop it.
Nice.
So it's above the best, right?
Well, that's the movie I'm already in. The next
That's one
one
you're already in.
coming out is going to be called A Daughter's Call.
I love that name. A Daughter's Call. Did you hear that?
It's going to be talking about a female in the military and how she made her way. So
But we still are sticking to the story. If you talk to Heater, that I retired because girls were in the 160th.
that's who we need to put on the show next is Heater.
That would be fun. But I just want to make sure that story gets to her. It's not remotely true, and you guys know that. But
I'm
As
not
long as she
acknowledging
thinks
the
that.
story. I'm not acknowledging
What's
it.
that?
So
Well,
again,
again, hey,
oats.
yeah,
Megan,
these are. Yeah, she's eating all of
Yeah.
my favorites.
Have you tried them yet?
Nope, I'm waiting.
No.
I need to
Okay.
get-
Nick, you tried them, but have you tried only the not banana bread?
No, I've tried the creamsicle too. It's not creamsicle. Oh, explain that. Why does it say not banana bread and it's banana bread?
We're changing all of the names, but it's not banana bread because it's not banana bread. It's granola. But it tastes like banana
Oh,
bread.
so you thought I was that dumb. I got it. I got it.
Mind blown.
Yeah, I was like, so if it said banana bread, I would have thought there was an actual piece of banana bread in here on the granola bag. Okay.
When we started the business like so fast, I was like, this is so funny. I just thought it was the most cleverest, funniest thing ever. And I was just like, this is my humor. When I dealt with people, like I would go to these holiday shows and they would be like, I had small signs and they were like, not banana bread. And I would just get a kick out of being like, yeah, it's not banana bread, it's granola. And some people would get it and some people would not get it. And then the people that really got it, they would get a very
That
good
never
laugh.
happens to me. Everybody gets my jokes all the time.
No, everyone hates them. Everyone. Like everyone in the whole entire world hates them.
Is that right?
Yes, they are the most horrible jokes in the world.
No.
All right, guys. So this is the part where I say, Christy, is there anything you want to tell the folks?
Megan is awesome. Order elevated oats. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to order all of them because I need all
I
of them.
heard,
For the
I
chocolate.
heard she's a veteran. Is she a veteran?
She's a veteran and she's a lady
Okay.
boss.
Okay, and she has the Made in Alaska bear and all that good stuff.
And
Yeah,
actually, during these holidays right now, we're giving every order gets some of those no-bake cookies included in the order.
Really?
needs to be known.
Oh,
And what's
right now?
is like we give away the recipe too. So you can always make the recipe yourself. And for example, I make no-bake cookies with honey, almond butter, and dark and salty, but you can do cashew butter, honey, and velvet beet for a totally different cookie.
We need those. Hey, but
Options.
I do have to do something real quick. I just want to note that Chris said Nick's jokes are the best.
Chris, if I haven't already kicked you off of the glitter palness, you would be kicked off now.
All right, well, Christy, we're gonna let you go. Thank you very much for playing along. You rock. You're always a blast.
What a good idea. Fun.
So when I got to talk to Christy, I was like, "Are you willing?" She's like, "Oh yeah." So we had a blast, and I'm so happy that she did that. But now it's your turn. What are some last minute things you want to tell folks before we kick you out and we close out the show?
Okay, so we've got 4 flavors, which are great. Everything is very nutrient dense. It's more of a chewier granola versus being like that super crunch, as you guys, I'm sure, see from that, the not banana bread. It does have like that bready consistency. Try overnight oats with it. Take a small jar, throw like a half a cup in of the oats with some type of milk, whatever you want. Leave it overnight. In the morning, eat it. Amazing. I do ship all over the States. Also, we do flat rate shipping, $8. And then if you order over $59, it's free shipping. So free shipping over $59. All the orders for the holidays are coming with no-bake cookies, which is great. And then we do the recipe on our Facebook group. That's our biggest thing, I think, for us is that Facebook group. We want you to have we want everybody to live an elevated lifestyle, right? So we're all about promoting and bringing each other up, talking about different things that makes our life better. This is all about, every aspect of elevating ourselves, not just eating more awesome.
Future reference, it's not bad with beer at all. I just want you to know that. Yeah. I don't know if that's important, but
It isn't.
It is for Facejacket people.
See?
This way. I'm going the wrong
Your
way.
friend says hi. You want to say hi to Jordan?
Oh, hey, Jordan.
So MRE fruit bread. No, it is phenomenally better than MRE fruit bread. But thanks for asking.
Yes, it is nice and light. So this is perfect for like hiking trips, hunting trips. Very nutrient dense, so you're not having to eat too much. I love throwing it on top of ice cream, desserts. Throw it
Oh,
into.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
We have ice cream. Why didn't we? You
Throw
tell
it
us
on
that now. We could have been like doing that on the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are things like I'm trying. Yeah, it's hard. You can do so many different options with it, and it's the point is that we want to show that you can be versatile with simple ingredients and eat great things. So
Megan has her own fan. Look at that.
hey, yeah, I
That's
talk
awesome.
to people, but this is so exciting. It's
All
great. I love it.
We're
so
gonna
much.
go ahead and close out the show, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had fun, and maybe we'll have to
Yeah.
have you back sometime if you're interested. And
For
then
sure.
we definitely are gonna try your different recipes. I did not know the ice cream one.
I didn't either.
That's I
Well,
feel
we-
almost.
Like, it sounds delicious.
Foster, like banana
Delicious.
Hold on.
throw it on
What
with
was
some
that?
ice cream. Banana Foster. So do like some brown sugar with a banana, heat it up in a pan so it gets a little nice and crispy and crunchy. Throw that on top of vanilla ice cream with some of that not banana bread.
Nice, and goes in yogurt really well.
Great in yogurt. Great yogurt, cereal, overnight oats. A lot of options.
Okay, do me a favor. Anybody goes to buy from her, do something, send a message or something. Let her know. If you go to follow her page, let her know that you came from Permafrost Beer, just so she knows that you're there. And then thank you very much again. We're gonna let you go, and we are going to close out the show because it's actually been a long show. You're all happy because it's been 36 minutes.
No, I have to yell meep and glitter and meow at least once throughout the entire video. So meow.
Does
Let
that
me
make
ask
you feel
you,
better?
do people take bets on when you're going to do that?
No, I wonder if we could arrange some kind of charity event for that.
After
Yeah,
our
'cause-
30 minutes, what number is it going to be the closest to?
I'll have to think about that. See,
Yeah, or
that's
maybe-
why we have you on.
Yeah, see, you got to just have these clever ideas, right?
All right. Well, thank you very much.
I appreciate it. It was great seeing you guys again, too.
Bye, Megan.
Bye.
I know I accidentally cut her off. I feel kind of bad about that one. Do I put her back on? Like, let her go. Here, finish. Wait. Megan, finish your wave.
No, actually, I mean, I did.
Bye, guys. Okay, so we fixed that for the podcast, so you know, like I cut her off, and I didn't mean to. It just worked out that way. And then Christy did the important thing, and she ordered. And now we've got the song being changed to Permafrost Oats. I don't know if we want to do that to the song. And it's not really my song. I mean, he gave it to us, so it is ours. But that song is by Brian Twombly, Brian T. Bearded on Instagram. Give him a follow. We're still so grateful that he gave us that song. And then I know a few folks have already made it into their ringtone, and I have it on my phone as a ringtone. So if somebody else wants that, we're happy to send it out. If you have any questions about anything that went on this show tonight, most of the information is embedded in links below the description. By all means, leave us a comment. Let us know. I'll catch up on the rest of the comments later tonight. And then this will go out on a podcast so that people will be able to hear it while they're driving into work if they want to. And if you haven't subscribed, liked, all the things that you're supposed to on our page and everybody else that we talked about on here, we don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. Please go over there and like it. And don't forget the passive aggressiveness that is happening over at LinkedIn. And you need to go vote in that poll and see if it absolutely changes nothing, because it's not gonna.
It really is.
No, I don't actually believe that. But man, I'm sticking it to the man. I'm not doing anything really. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And how do we end it?
Unicorns, glitter, puppies. Keep your face jacket on.
Keep your face jacket on, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you later.
Bye.